ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people are dragging Tim Scott over his engagement. A lot of people are calling the engagement fake and him, kind of cooning and buffooning at the mic with Donald Trump endorsing him. Well, now Tim Scott, a lot of people feel that he's doing all these things because he's trying to be an option for Donald Trump in his selection for VP. I don't believe Donald Trump is going to pick him. I don't, I'm just saying, I don't believe it. I do not believe he's going to pick Tim Scott. So let's get into this. Tim Scott faces attacks over engagement suggesting that he's working hard to be Trump's VP. Now, there are many out in the media, and I've heard both sides that feel that Tim Scott's engagement is in connection with him trying to be Donald Trump's VP. Scott announced his engagement on Sunday to Mindy Nose in South Carolina and media personalities. And, it's been all over the media, online and mainstream news. And people were saying, they found it astonishing that Nikki Haley was the one that appointed him to the Senate. I know I said this before, but he was a congressman. And that seat for South Carolina opened up, and she appointed Tim Scott to that seat. And you can see he's the only black senator over there. It just goes to show you what America's really all about. And he went ahead and endorsed Donald Trump. Even Donald Trump said something about that. You know, how he must really hate her. And he was like, "No, I love you." Oh boy. So anyway, you know, I think even Donald Trump knows what he's doing. That's just my opinion with this engagement. So he did take the time to endorse Donald Trump this past Friday. And then he got engaged on Saturday and announced his engagement on Sunday because he's like a pick me. I'm getting married this year, and no other vice president has been unmarried and has been successful. So he's jumping up and getting married this year. Mm-mm-mm. Tim, what if you do all of this and he still don't pick you? Then what? So anyway, it's been many things said. Different columnists have been writing about Tim Scott's sudden engagement. It signals, a lot of things that people feel it has some underlying motive, and more than likely it does. More than likely it does. And some people think he did it because there were questions about his identity and if he was part of LGBTQ. That was in question as well. So they said he even had a photo of himself taken when he was on one knee proposing to Nose on South Carolina beach. Yeah, so it looked like he brought a crew of people there in order for that picture to be taken. So, anyway, a lot of people have chimed in on it, but I want to hear what y'all think. You know, Tim Scott, in my opinion, is one of those real. One thing I notice about men and women on the right, they seem to be kind of awkward and weird. It's already weird because you kind of reject your people and side with them folks. So by default, you're weird. And number two, when I saw him endorsing Donald Trump, and he was trying to get the crowd all worked up. It just looked I don't know, y'all, I felt like running in the kitchen and throwing some biscuits together. I mean, it was crazy, and it was really over the top, and you could see the people standing behind were even I think they were laughing at him, to be honest with you. But y'all, tell me what you think. You think he's trying to be VP and doing all these things so he can be selected as vice president? I don't see it. And then I heard Vivek's name kicked. I definitely don't think Trump is gonna pick Vivek. Uh-uh. I think that would cause a major rift within his party if he chose Vivek. I really do. So, y'all, I don't think the GOP is ready for prime time. I think Trump is gonna pick another white male. That's my opinion. Whoever he's picking is gonna be a white person. But y'all, tell me what you think about this one. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.